What makes a good refinery? This by no means small question was posed at this year's Global Refining Summit. Is there one decisive factor that makes a refinery better than all others, or are there a few key criteria that every refinery could follow in order to make it globally competitive and therefore a truly good facility? At the moment, the most impressive and imposing refineries are Reliance Industries' Yamnagar facilities in Gujarat, India. The total processing power of over 1 million BDP makes Reliance's refining presence in Yamnagar the biggest in the world. The original facility provides Reliance with a processing capacity of over 600,000 barrels a day. The company's other refinery in the Special Economic Zone in Yamnagar has a processing capacity of 580,000 barrels a day. This remarkable achievement has made Reliance a force to be reckoned with, and a power that is slightly feared by European refiners to suffering in the aftermath of the global economic recession. So, a large processing capacity is something that could make a refinery first class. The standard of crude has been moving for many years to the heavy side, and it looks like this will continue as bottom of the barrel technology develops and the Canadian oil sands are explored further as a feedstock. Many refineries in Europe were constructed to process sweet crude, and unfortunately for Europe, 20% of its refining facilities are simple and cannot process the complex heavy crudes that are a key part of the crude market, unlike Middle Eastern refineries, which were mainly established to process heavy Middle Eastern crudes. The Yamnagar facility has a Nelson complexity rating of 11.3, enabling it to process heavy and sour crudes into high-value products. The new STZ facility has a complexity rating of 14.0, making it the most complex facility in the world, and it will be the first refinery in India with the capacity to produce Euro 5 standard products, allowing it to process the more abundant sour feedstock into products that can be exported to the European market. The above, I believe, highlights another factor to add to the list. Complex refineries can be considered superior refineries. Europe currently has a high distillate demand for the European refining industry, and imbalance is appearing. Europe has a gasoline refining system, but with gasoline prices going up, a secure source of distillates for the import being provided by the FSU, and the US looking at plans to become more energy secure and reduce its gasoline imports from Europe, things are not looking good. Plus, Europe has more gasoline and more gasoline production capacity than it needs. Gasoline prices are soaring in Europe, so gasoline demand is inevitably dropping and distillate demand is creeping up, even though those prices are increasing too. So, at the moment, a high distillate yield is something that European refineries should at least consider in order to make improvements. Energy efficiency is of course another criteria, as it is the phrase on everyone's lips at the moment. It isn't just refineries that are striving to become more energy efficient, offices, homes and vehicles are also joining in. An energy efficient refinery, in fact an energy efficient anything, will equal lower operating costs and higher returns on investment. It is therefore a foregone conclusion that an energy efficient refinery is indeed a competitive refinery. Considering the above argument, I believe that we can create an outline as to what makes a good refinery. At the moment, the closest we have to an example of a truly first-rate and globally competitive refining complex is Reliance's presence in the Yamnagar STZ. Yet, as the world's refining industry realises what is required to make a refinery stand out above all others, I'm sure similar projects will be commissioned year after year. This issue, similarly to last month, introduces a new feature. 15 questions with can be found on the last page. Stephen Harrison, Global Head of Specialty Gases and Equipment at Linde, provides a bit of more information into his job, experiences in the specialty gas industry and what he sees for the future of oil and gas. Also, turn to page 12 of our Asian Petrochemicals report from contributing editor David Hayes. Thank you very much for watching.